Good morning to everyone, student. Here we are going to see exercise 13.2 question number 8 from chapter number 13, that is direct and inverse proportion. In the previous video we had completed exercise 13.1 as well as exercise 13.2. Question number 1 to question number 7 is being completed. Now here we are going to see question number 8, 9 and 10 and 11. 4 question. After the 4 question this chapter will going to be finished. Okay. So here is the last video of this chapter. So we are going to see the question. What it says that a factory requires 42 machines to produce a given number of articles in 63 days. That means how many machines a factory is required to produce 63 articles in a 63 days. That is 42 machines is required. Okay, to produce a number of articles in 63 days. How many machines would be required to produce the same number of articles in 54 days? मतलब 54 days में कितनी मशीन की ज़रूरत होगा? अगर 63 डेज में फिर 42 मशीन्स की ज़रूरत पड़ता है तो 54 डेज में कितनी मशीन्स की ज़रूरत पड़ेगा? So let the number of machine required be x. Then we are going to solve by the inverse proportion formula, isn't it? So here let the number of machine okay required for how many days? 54 days to produce articles. We will consider it as x. Okay, as we know that therefore the number of machine, how many machines is there? Number of machines required, that is machines is required how many? 63 days में कितने machines की ज़रूरत पड़ा? That machines are given as 42. So as it is in direct proportion, inverse proportion, we are going to form a table for that. Okay. So first we are going to write over here. So here we are going to write number of machines required. Okay. And here we are in the second column we are going to write number of days. Clear to everyone? So in the first part we are going to write number of machines upon number of days. So number of machines will be how many? Number of machines, that is 42 machines are required in 63 days. Then how many machines will be required for 54 days? Clear the concept is? What is said here? How many machines are required? How many machines are required for how many machines are required for the number 54 days. Okay. So here we are having that as the direct proportion, inverse proportion is equals to x1 y1 is equals to x2 y1. This is the inverse proportion we are having. x1 y1 is equals to, this is the inverse proportion as x1 y1 is equals to x2 y2. So here x1 we are having as 42, y1 we are having as 63 into 63 is equals to x2 we are having x and y2 we are having as whose value we have to find. Here x into 54. Clear to everyone? What is the inverse proportion is? Inverse proportion is the two quantities x and y are said to be in inverse proportion when the value of x is increase or decrease. Vice versa for the value of y, then it is said to be as inverse proportion when the corresponding values of x and y remains the constant. Product of the corresponding values of x and y will be remain constant. That is known as a inverse proportion. So formula for the inverse proportion is x1 y1 is equals to x2 y2. This is the formula we are having. So 42 into 63 is equals to x into 54. So as we have to find out the value of x, what is x is? X, that means number of machines is required to produce articles in 54 days. That is the value of x. Okay. So here 42 into 63 divided by 54 is equals to x. That means it will become in the denominator. Now we are going to cancel by the table of 3, by the table of 2. So if here 54 if we are going to cancel by the table of 3, 1 is 2, 4, 24, 21, here it will be 8. Okay, so it will be here it will be 18 and here 2 times, here it will be 1 time. It will get cancelled. Now again here it will be 6 times, this will be 7 times, it will be get cancelled totally. So here it will be again 1 and here it will be 7. So 7 into 7, 7 into 7 is equal to x. So what is the value of x we will get? The value of x we will get as 49. Thus the number of machines required to produce an article is how many? 49 machines are required to produce an article in how many days? That is 54 days. 54 days में कितनी machines लगेगा एक article को produce करने के लिए? That is 49 machines लगेगा. Clear to everyone? Here we can see that as we know that the value of x is, when a value of x is increase or decrease, the value of y is decrease or increase, isn't it? So here we can see that here the value is 49. Here 42 is, here it will be number of machines is less, number of days is greater, isn't it? So number of machines is larger, so number of days will be less. Clear to everyone? Now moving toward the next question, that is question number 9. In a question number 9 it is said that a car takes 2 hours to reach a destination by traveling at the speed of 60 kilometers per hour. How long will it take when the car travel at the speed of 80 kilometers per hour? Okay, so in order to reach any destination means any place if you want to go, so how much time, how much kilometers is it is there, the distance between that particular place to our house, what is the distance, how much time it will be take, and during 1 hour how much distance we have to cover, like that we are planning now. So in the same way here in this questions 2 hours 60 किलोमीटर्स पर आवर, मतलब 1 घंटे में 60 किलोमीटर्स वो ट्रैवल कर रहा है, तो 2 घंटे में 120 किलोमीटर ट्रैवल करेगा. 60 किलोमीटर्स पर आवर इट इज सेड, दैट्स वाई. ओके, सो 1 घंटे में 60 किलोमीटर्स मतलब 2 घंटे में 120 किलोमीटर्स वो अपने डेस्टिनेशन को रीच करने के लिए, वहाँ पहुँचने के लिए ऐसा डिस्टेंस वो ट्रैवल करेगा 2 घंटे में. हाउ लॉन्ग इट विल टेक व्हेन द कार ट्रैवल्स एट द स्पीड ऑफ 80 किलोमीटर्स पर आवर, मतलब अगर कार कितना डिस्टेंस ट्रैवल, कितना टाइम लेगा, सॉरी, हाउ लॉन्ग विल इट टेक, दैट मीन्स कार कितना टाइम लगेगा उसमें अगर कार को हम 80 किलोमीटर्स पर आवर्स के हिसाब से चलाएं, मतलब 1 घंटे में अगर हम 80 किलोमीटर्स के हिसाब से हम अपनी कार को ड्राइव करेंगे तो हमको टोटल कितना टाइम लगेगा, दैट इज आस्क्ड इन द क्वेश्चन. ओके, सो लेट द टाइम टेकन बी x, लेट द टाइम टेकन be x, we will consider it x. Okay, so as we know that we are going to make a table for the inverse proportion. So here we can write it as a distance and here time taken that is in hours. Okay, so distance 60 kilometers per hour. So how much? 2 hours. Then if it takes 80 kilometers per hour, it will be x. X we will consider. So as it is in inverse proportion, what is the formula for the inverse proportion is? The formula for inverse proportion is x1 y1 is equals to x2 y2. This is the formula we are having. So x1 y1 into x1 y1 is equals to x2 y2, we are having the formula. So here we can see that 60 is the x1, y1 is the 2 hours is equals to 80 into x. We have to find the value. So 60 into 2 divided by 80 is equals to x. So here 0 0 will get cancelled. 2 1 the 4 the again 2, here it will be 3. So 3 by 2 is equals to x. Okay, 3 by 2. It is hour. So 1 by 2 hours is equals to x. So how much time is required? Thus 1 by 2 hours is required by car to travel distance of 80 kilometers per hour. मतलब 1 घंटे में उसको 80 किलोमीटर्स चलना है तो उसको कितना टाइम लगेगा, दैट इज 1.5 hours it will be taken. Clear to everyone? Now moving toward the next question we are having. 2 person could fit new windows in 3 days. ओके, 2 लोग अगर एक विंडो को फिट करने के लिए 3 दिन लगाते हैं तो क्वेश्चन अराइजेस, वन ऑफ द पर्सन फेल इल बिफोर द वर्क स्टार्टेड, हाउ लॉन्ग विल द जॉब टेक्स नाउ. मतलब यहाँ पर सीधी सी बात एक बोला गया है कि एक इंसान एक विंडो को फिट करने के लिए 3 लोगों की जरूरत है. ओके, इन ऑर्डर टू फिट अ विंडो 3 persons is required. In the question number 10 it is said that 2 persons is required to fit one windows in 3 days. एक विंडो को दो लोगों को फिट करने के लिए मीन्स 2 लोगों को एक विंडो फिट करने के लिए कितने दिन लग रहे हैं? 3 days लग रहे हैं. देन इफ वन ऑफ द पर्सन इज फॉल इन, तो कितने पर्सन थे ऑलरेडी वहाँ पर? 2 पर्सन है, उसमें से एक पर्सन जो है वो बीमार पड़ गया, तो कितना पर्सन बचा? सिर्फ 1 पर्सन इज लेफ्ट. So if one of the person fell ill before the work started, how long will the job take now? तो कितना जॉब उसको, कितना टाइम उस इंसान को लगेगा उस विंडो को फिट करने में? दैट इज क्वेश्चन आस्क्ड. ओके, नाउ द सेकेंड पार्ट ऑफ द क्वेश्चन, हाउ मेनी पर्सन्स वुड बी नीडेड टू फिट द विंडो इन 1 day? मीन्स एक दिन में कितना पर्सन लगेगा उस विंडो को फिट करने के लिए? सो हियर वी आर हैविंग question number 10. Number of person is equals to total number of person we are having 3. Yes, 2 persons. Sorry, 2 person. 1 person fell ill. Okay, so अगर एक person fell ill हो गया तो कितना person बचेगा? 1 person बचेगा. Okay. Number of days to fit a window is how many days? 3 days. Okay, so here we are going to form the table for inverse proportion. Number of person upon number of days. Okay, so inverse proportion is, what is inverse proportion we are having? x1 y1 is equals to x2 y. This is the inverse proportion we are having, isn't it? So 2 person required 3 days, isn't it? If one of the person fall is, that means if one of the person falls is, how many persons is there? 1 person. तो एक इंसान को विंडो फिट करने के लिए कितना दिन लगेगा? समझ आया? 2 इंसान को 3 दिन लग रहा है विंडो फिट करने के लिए. उस 2 इंसान में से एक इंसान बीमार पड़ गया तो 2 - 1 हुआ, तो एक इंसान को विंडो फिट करने के लिए कितना दिन लगेगा? दैट विल बी कंसिडर्ड एज x. You can consider it y also. Okay, so here we are having 2 into 3 is equals to 1 into x. So 2 into 3, that is 6. 6 divided by 1 is equals to 6. So that will be number of days required by 1 person will be 6. Thus 1 person complete that work in 6 days. Okay, now this is the first part of the question number 10, and in the second part again it asks that, in the second part of question number 10 it is said that how many person would be fitted the window in 1 day? मतलब कितने लोग लगेंगे एक दिन में विंडो फिट करने के लिए? अगर हमको एक दिन में विंडो फिट कराना है तो हम नंबर ऑफ पर्सन इंक्रीज करेंगे ना. वी आर गोइंग टू इंक्रीज द नंबर ऑफ पर्सन. सो हियर अगेन वी विल क्रिएट अ टेबल फॉर दैट इज नंबर ऑफ पर्सन अपॉन नंबर ऑफ डेज. ओके, सो नंबर ऑफ पर्सन एज वेल दैट 2/3 is there, isn't it? Inverse proportion is x1 y1 is equals to x2 y2, isn't it? So here 1 upon 1. So here 2 into 3 is equals to 1 into 1. So here it will be 6 ये काम को कंप्लीट कर सकते हैं। 6 पर्सन एक दिन में विंडो लगाने का काम कंप्लीट कर सकते हैं। Clear? So this is the solution of question number 10. Moving toward the question number 11, we are having here in the 11th question we said that a school bus has 8 periods a day, each of 45 minutes duration. How long would each period be if the school has 9 periods a day and assuming the number of school hours to be the same? So directly we are going to solve this question. Okay, the steps you can write it with your note. So as the direct inverse is x1, y1 is equals to x2, y2. So here 45 into 8, 45 minutes into 8 period is equals to x period into 9. So here it will be 45 into 8 upon 9. So that will be x. Here it will be 1 and it will be cancelled by 5. So 5 40. So what will be the period? Will be period का मिनट. अगर 8 पीरियड होता है क्लास में तो 8 पीरियड का क्लास एक पीरियड का क्लास 45 मिनट में होगा. ऐसे करके 8 पीरियड होते हैं. तो अगर हमको 9 पीरियड करना है तो उस ड्यूरेशन को कैसे करेंगे, कैसे डिवाइड करेंगे? दैट मीन्स एक पीरियड हमको 40 मिनट्स का लगना पड़ेगा, तभी तो 5 मिनट सारे पीरियड का बचेगा और वो 9th पीरियड हो जाएगा. ठीक है. सो दैट आंसर विल बी पीरियड नंबर दैट टाइम रिक्वायर्ड फॉर दैट पीरियड, 1 पीरियड विल बी 40 minutes. So here we had completed the explanation of 13.2, the chapter 13, the third explanation of exercise 13.2 is completed. So here we had completed the exercise as well as the chapter 13, that is inverse and direct proportion. Chapter 13 direct and inverse proportion is completed. It's a very small chapter containing only 2 exercise. So here we had completed. Soon your midterm exam, post midterm exam is going to be held. So syllabus for your post midterm exam will be chapter number 9, chapter number 10, chapter number 11 and chapter number 12. So this 4 chapter will going to come in your post midterm exam. So prepare for your exam. After post midterm exam we are going to see the chapter number 14, that is factorization. Clear to everyone? So here we are going to end our video. Thank you for today.